Hi guys, it's Blackie for Shaman's Forge Woodscraft. Okay, this is a little excerpt of me and a good friend of mine, Bear Brunson, doing a little bit of Dutch oven cooking. The original idea was we were going to show several different ways to cook. However, you get two old woods bums and woodsmen like us together and we start talking and we forget to push the record button a lot. So you're going to see a few little excerpts, but in a nutshell, let me clarify what you're going to see. I make biscuits in my Dutch oven, and I talk about how my little procedure is. And what I do is I take the Dutch oven and I put it into the hot coals with the lid on, a little bit of oil in it, and I let it get good and hot on the bottom. And then I set it off the coal, lift the lid, put the biscuits down, put the lid on, and put my coals on top. I don't put any heat underneath. This makes for a good crust on the bottom, but not that hard burn crust. I never liked that. And to me, always really good biscuits were firm on the bottom, but not hard on the bottom, okay? And not gummy, etc. So you're gonna see me doing that, and I talk about how I turn the lid and stuff like that. Now what Bear was doing was he was cooking the rest of breakfast. And you'll see how we did that. He did it with sausage and onion and egg and stuff like that. We'll go into that in a minute. But I just wanted you to know that you're not getting the whole story, but you're getting a good little excerpt of what we did the other morning for breakfast. Me and him got together and did a little Dutch oven cooking. I'm kind of getting back in the swing of it a little bit. I want to do a pretty good series on it. And I've done it for 30 plus years, but I haven't done it a lot lately, so I'm kind of getting back in the swing with it. So here's our little morning excursion with Dutch oven. Hi guys, it's Blackie for Shaman's Forge Woodscraft, and this morning we're doing Dutch oven cooking. Several people have asked me to go more in depth about Dutch oven cooking, so this is what we're going to do. Now today we're going to be making several things, but we're going to start out with biscuits. Let me talk about what we're doing. This is the Dutch we're going to be using. This is a number 8 Dutch oven, shallow type. It's well seasoned and I've already lubed it up. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put it directly on the heat for about 5 minutes and let it get hot, good and hot. So that my way, now there are many ways to do this, but my way for cooking biscuits is the way I was taught. When you get the Dutch oven lubed up, you sit it down in the coals and you give it 5 or 10 minutes to get good and hot. Then I'm going to take my canned biscuits that I'm going to be carrying. We're doing this at kindergarten level, guys. Later we'll do it with from scratch biscuits. And we're going to take, and once that Dutch oven's good and hot, we're going to set it to the side and we're going to put the biscuits in the bottom. Now since that bottom of that Dutch is good and hot right now, it's also heating the top. The whole thing is coming up to temp. We're going to put the biscuits in, put it on top, and then we're going to put coals on top. We will not be putting any more heat underneath because the heat is going to already do it. In fact, it should be warm enough that when I put the biscuits in, you should hear a little bitty sizzle. So right now the Dutch is on and it's heating up, as you can see right there, I believe. And so we'll give it about 5 minutes and then we'll be back with you. Okay, now that the Dutch oven has had 5-6 minutes to get good and warm on that bottom, I'm going to set it off. I'm going to pull the lid off. So the smoke coming up out of there. And we're going to take our biscuits and put into there. I like the Grand biscuits for this. Actually, I want to try an experiment, not today, but really soon. I'm going to see if I can make croissants in it. Should be able to. Like that. Lid back on. Turn the handle to the outside. Put the biscuits down. Now put about, say, 10 coals or so, 10, 15 coals up on that top. Should be warm enough. Spread them out evenly, just like that. Make sure you can get the handle. And we're cooking biscuits. Be back in a minute. Okay, now my friend Bailey here, he is making up sausage with onions in it. And yes, you did hear that right. You cook it with onions. Go ahead, Bailey. Tell them why we put onions in it.
First off, it tastes good.
Okay.
Second of all, it was a good source of vitamin C and other antioxidants for the folks on the frontier.
True. And it also, most importantly, tastes good.
Tastes good.
Tastes good.
And we got a few other surprises to drop in here. We're not done yet.
Okay.
We're just getting started.
Oh yeah, so we got biscuits and we're gonna have a big old thing of sausage. Just hang in there, you know, Southern breakfast. Hang in there, we'll be right back. Okay, now to the eggs and onion, he's cracking in 6 eggs. This is a Southern breakfast. Your cardiologist will not allow this. Be warned. Okay, we got it done. So what do you think, sir?
Pretty good.
Added, all right, now the total recipe was you start out with how much sausage?
About 1.5 pounds.
1.5 sausage.
The packs I was using were kind of short.
Okay.
But then we just, we sauteed them with some onions and cooked them up. Tossed in some eggs and some cheese and salt and pepper to taste.
Mm-hmm. Very good, very filling.
Added a little wood smoke for flavor.
Gotta have wood smoke, yep. And we done finished up one Dutch oven of biscuits and we're cooking the second one. So, wish you guys were here because this stuff is good.
A little coffee and tea, don't forget.
Oh yeah, coffee and tea too. Yeah, we're roughing it out here, guys. So, hope you enjoyed this, guys. Please leave any questions or comments below. And as always, I want to thank you for supporting my channel. Till next time, I'm Blackie Thomas for Shaman's Forge Woodcraft. Wishing you safe journeys. Have a great day, guys.